Greetings, Ben. We're here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. Hope you are doing well. So, today, talking a little bit more advanced analysis. So, this question comes up from readers of my blog and my SaaS clients. And the question is, how do I calculate my expansion ARR target for the next fiscal year, or the next planning cycle based on net dollar or net revenue retention targets? And it's a great question and requires a bit of a sophisticated or advanced analysis just because there are many variables that affect the number that we're trying to calculate. So, what we're trying to do here is think about our retention profile. So, say for the next fiscal year planning cycle, we want to maintain, for example, 100%, 110% net revenue retention. So, what do we need to book from an expansion perspective, MRR or ARR, to maintain that 100%, 110% net revenue retention? Or maybe we want to increase net revenue retention next year to 115%. So, what would it take from expansion bookings to get our NRR up to that level? And it's a great question because there are many variables with this analysis. So first, we need our MRR waterfall or our ARR waterfall to do this. And again, I have a link in the show notes that will take you to a free video lesson and a free template to download on how to calculate this for your SaaS business so you can see visually what I'm talking about here. So first, we need our MRR ARR schedule. So beginning balance of MRR, new expansion, contraction, churn. We need history, say 24 months of history for that. Then we can look at what's our current retention profile? What are those layers of ARR, MRR? And then we can forecast how much expansion ARR that we need to maintain a certain revenue retention profile or to improve a revenue retention profile. Now, where this gets complicated is the variables, because when we're looking at aggregate revenue retention, what impacts this is, of course, is our base of MRR. And our base of MRR is also affected by new business coming in, contraction, and churn. So we have to make assumptions around those three layers and where we think that's going in the next calendar year. And then start playing with the variables to see, all right, how much expansion would it take to maintain our current revenue retention profile? Because, of course, new MRR ARR adds to our base, which then could help our retention profile. Does our churn trend in the same direction? Does our contraction layer trend based on historicals? So it's just those variables. So it does take a little sensitivity analysis to figure this out, but it's a great question. And it's a great way to quantify how much expansion ARR we need in that next planning cycle to maintain or improve our net revenue retention. It's going to help set targets for either our customer success and or our account management team. So we have targets that we know will impact our net revenue retention profile. So just want to get that concept out there. You can actually calculate this. It's a little bit more advanced because they're moving variables that can impact that expansion layer. But make sure to click on that show note link that will take you to my free SaaS CFO templates course, where you can view the video lesson and download this template for free and use in your SaaS company. So I wanted to get you thinking a little bit about how we can set those expansion targets for the upcoming year.